Hello. Let's take a little in-depth look at the RPM omega formula. In the 21st century, many people suffer from chronic immunological inflammation, cited by Time magazine February 2004 as the silent killer. It's a condition where the body's innate normal inflammatory processes are initiated but stay turned on and do not evolve into the second phase, the resolution phase. This means that the body's humoral immune system works overtime compared to its adaptive immune system, and inflammation stays all riled up. Science has identified that certain polyunsaturated molecules, EPA and DHA, are required to provide the active metabolites, resolvins, protectins, and mucins that are used when the body determines that the normal initiating phase of inflammation is fulfilled and the normal resolution phase can begin. Thus, inflammation does not simply vanish, nor is it ever naturally suppressed. It must simply actively resolve. Scientific research points to the fact that the human diet requires more pro-resolving molecules to keep up with the demands of the current environment. During Dr. Shane Morris's research into the body's normal inflammation processes and the roles that fatty acids play in supporting those processes, included the body's natural protection of inflamed tissues, the resolution of inflammation processes. He discovered two very promising factors. Number one, krill oil is superior to fish oil in providing nutritional pro-resolving mediators, and white willow bark contains a component that adds an activating element, the B11 vitamin, salicylic acid, for the body to have a complete package of nutritional and herbalomic molecules to perform its natural resolving tissue repair processes. RPM omega is formulated to provide natural support for the normal resolution phase of the body's innate inflammation processes, brain development and maintenance nutrients, normal cardiovascular health support, cell membrane fluidity support, and to help balance the overconsumption of omega-6 fatty acids in the American diet, in particular regarding grains and seed oils. Now, the key components of this formula: first, EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid. It's a polyunsaturated omega-3 fatty acid that provides the body with valuable pro-resolving mediators, particularly focused on the 18-HEPE pathway, a fatty acid metabolite derived from non-enzymatic oxidation of EPA, which helps prime the metabolic pathways for key molecules called E-series resolvins that serve resolution of normal inflammatory process, both acute and chronic, and initiates normal tissue repair processes. Science reports that EPA is necessary to support the immune system's normal inflammation processes, especially resolution, because it inhibits the delta-5 saturase enzyme that produces pro-inflammatory eicosanoids, prostaglandins, thromboxanes, leukotrienes. EPA, which is stored in the cell membranes, it also competes with phospholipase A2 enzyme and serves to help the brain and other cells regulate their normal membrane immune activities. The DHA is a polyunsaturated omega-3 fatty acid that supplies the body with valuable pro-resolving mediators, including via the 17-HDHA pathway, which helps prime the metabolic pathways for key molecules such as resolvin D1, protectin D1, and the mucin 1 that resolves normal inflammation processes and initiates the normal resolvin, protectin, and mucin activities associated with tissue repair. DHA is also a building block of the eye's retinas, as well as vital for brain development, especially in young children, via the formulation of neurotransmitter pathways for normal brain function. The body converts DHA to beneficial prostaglandins for healthy cardiovascular function. It helps maintain the cell's lipid bilayer fluidity and thus supports cell signaling. And it helps prevent LDL, the low-density lipid particles, from gaining entrance to muscle cells that line the arteries. The salicin, or the white willow bark, is an herbal compound. It's an organic acid from the white willow tree, responsible for the synthesis of acetylsalicylic acid, the metabolically active molecule associated with white willow's aspirin-like impact. White willow does not cause stomach bleeding like aspirin does because it converts to the acetylsalicylic acid as part of the body's natural internal processes. Willow bark, documented for over 3,000 years, is famous for supporting the body's normal pain-relieving potentials. Hippocrates, the ancient founder of natural medicine, advised people to chew on the bark to help the body perform normal recovery from pain and fevers. RPM represents cutting-edge support for the body's innate normal immune processes that maintain the status quo of health. The judicious use of its normal inflammation and resolution processes that serve the body to maintain its most optimal health. Thank you.